Hi everyone, this is Mary Ann with Akashic Inspirations, and this is going to be our March 2006 Love Tarot reading for my friends who are Aries. And the sun goes into your sign on the 21st of March, which is the day after the equinox, which is March 20th. So March for you is just chock full of stuff. Well, of course, we have the big thing that we start our eclipse season with the 8th of March, 8th or 9th, depending on your area of the world. And this is going to be a huge reset button for everybody. It is going to be about going really deep into the deepest of your fears and releasing them and just finally getting that done. This is like a culmination of what was done in September during the blood full moons and the tetrad at the end of September 2015. So we're carrying forward and terminating and closing out those final energies of the changes that have came about because of that. And then on the 23rd, we have the lunar eclipse in the sign of Libra. So bringing about for you a sense of balance, a sense of those people who are no longer in your life and those that you have kept around you or have now newly included into your life. It is about the communication and the balance in the relationships for you, about being a giving and a taking, a receiving and a giving. I did want to state that I am open for private readings for the week. You can go to akashicinspirations.com. We are also having a special package. It's a past life regression package, in conjunction with Ron from Simply Intuitive, who has a new book out. His first book, he's so excited. I'm so happy for him. So congratulations, called The Intuitives Tool Belt, excuse me, and you can check that out on Facebook for the link and buy it on Amazon. And then we have Deborah from Intuitive Deborah, or better known as Glammy Witch from YouTube. And we are doing a 1-hour Skype session with you in order to help you through the steps into a past life regressions that are those lives that are significant to what is going on in your life right now, as well as accessing the lives in which you were steeped in prosperity and happiness and joy, and be able to bring through those energies. We set up a Facebook chat with you. We send you welcome videos. We send you meditations. We send you all kinds of information based specifically for you. And we work with you after your reading as well, in case there's anything that we need to help you tidy up or any questions that you have. And that's for only $60. I'll put the link in the comments below. I did want to thank everybody for liking, commenting on all my videos. I am just extremely grateful and thankful that you take your time, which is precious, I know, to watch these videos, to get the messages, and to share, like, and subscribe. So with that, let us go. I'm using again our Glastonbury Tarot for our messages for this month for the Love Tarot for Aries. So let us see what the angels and guides want us to know today. And I guess we'll just start with the basis of this reading is going to be rebirth. All right, you are a fire sign. This is a fire monkey year from the Chinese New Year, which came in the new moon in February. And so this is about us having done a spiral journey within. This is the labyrinth, or it is from the higher perspective of Glastonbury Tour, which is actually you walk in and it is a labyrinth. You see that there? So this is a higher perspective we're getting on our spiritual rebirth, our spiritual union, as well as, all of these cards have multi-level meanings. So this is also about a rebirth within your relationships, a rebirth within yourself that allows you to approach your relationships in a new and open and loving manner. Not to say you weren't loving before, because Aries tend to be a little bit fiery, but they are staunch and loyal friends and lovers. So you're going to approach you're going to have a renewed sense of joy within your relationships if you're currently committed, and if not, it's going to create this new awareness within you into which you can enter into new relationships. So let's go and see what the rest of the cards have to say. Okay, and we have beginnings. Beautiful. All right. Let's go ahead and see if we can just pull the rest of them, and that way I can get a feel for the reading. And I hope that I just want to let you know that I also, of course, do my daily Facebook. Oh, wow. My daily Facebook readings. So thank you for coming over to Facebook and joining me on my page, Akashic Inspirations, and for liking, sharing, and subscribing there as well. There are some new features on that page, which you have some of my services that are available to you that you can check them out, as well as links to my website. Okay, so, wow, huge energy. This is what this solar eclipse energy is all about. Look at this solar energy that's in this card. It's just like, like bursting out. So this is the Ace of Wands, Ace of Staffs, Ace of Wands, and it's the beginning of passion. So you're being rebirthed into a new sense of passion, right? You're rekindling that passion within you. And what's nice is that this card, if you see the outline here, is of the Grail. So it is about a passion with an emotional intensity to it. So it's beautiful. I mean, you're being inspired. You're being inspired into action. You're being inspired to get out there and meet those people and be, just this loving, shining, bright light that you are, and tapping into that energy that is within you. And what I love is that the next card we see is that of the Emperor, Arthur. So what is it? It means stand in your leadership, be the leader. But this leader, if you'll see, he's fully grounded in this purple color, which is the higher aspects. He's balanced between his feminine and male aspects, denoted by the red and the white dragons. And then yet he has this full creativity and inspiration, which reflects from the Ace of Wands. So you're really going to be going into and being the leader in the relationship, in the sense of being that loving, nurturing element of the masculine, which is really nice because it is a place, it comes from a place of wisdom, it comes from a place of spirituality, it comes from a place of balance, as a beautiful symbol of a fully manifested person, a person who is fully balanced. And that is great because that's when we have the lunar eclipse in Libra, that those balancing energies are going to be able to be really seen within you, and how you help balance relationships out in your life. And you've gone through the fire. I think it's like you basically walked through the fire, and you have found this courage within yourself to be able to get through your obstacles, get through your past issues in relationships. And that's what this rebirth has led to. It has led to been based on a courageous element within you, and you're using your creativity and your passion in being fully grounded, as well as your higher spiritual aspect. So very nice. And here, to me, the King of Swords is very much a reflection of the Emperor. Again, now he is draped in the spiritual color, and he is crowned, right? He is crowned. You're being, so this beautiful higher elemental, I mean, he's the king of air, so he's the king of thoughts, of communications, of wisdom, of justice, of fairness, of balance, in order to be fair. So again, I think for you this month, the Libra energy is going to be super powerful as well. I like the balance between what we think is the solar eclipse energy and the lunar eclipse energy, because it leads us right down into the princess of Vesicas, which is the Pentacles. We'll go a little further on that. And then we come to the Four of Swords with recuperation. So after this travail and really finding that balance, you'll have that time to rest. And it may be that during the solar eclipse, you actually need to take the time out to go into a more relaxed, meditative, calm, peaceful state. You'll find yourself not wanting to necessarily be in the limelight. I know that Aries are the fire sign, they like to be in the limelight, but this may be a time for you to just take into being working on your own project, funneling this energy of the Ace of Staffs into something that is fulfilling for you. Because remember, we must fulfill ourselves in order to bring to our relationship the committed, loving, balanced person that we also want to see and have in our relationship. And with that said, here is the Four of Staffs, the Four of Wands, homecoming. So here's this couple totally in love. So you're finding your place. You're finding that committed home. I'm just thinking home is where the heart is. So you're finding that place within you and within your relationships. So you're going to have this beautiful, it could be that, it could be even that you're getting married and you're, carrying her across the threshold. So it could be that there's a committed relationship here. There's a committed relationship that has been reborn through the fire, which is your element. So you are the strength here. It's really working for you. And the sense of the Maid of Vesicas or Pentacles is that you're birthing. Now you'll be able to birth something new, right? This couple is now either going to have a child or they're going to, perhaps it's a birth of could be also business, but you're birthing and it's coming through unconditional love and this beautiful solar energy. So here again, when we match it up with this, complete solar eclipse that we're going to be having. And here she has the sign of the Vesica Pisces, which is that two energies that come together is a exponentially grander energy than the sum of the two parts. So what was once two separate energies becomes a third and even grander energy. So 1 and 1 is 3. Okay, that's why it becomes a third. And you are the magician. You're able to create anything you want. Anything you want. Committed relationships, partnerships in business, a spiritual light leader. It's your passion, it's your life mission. You know what you're here to do. You have all the tools to do it, and you are able to really get this enlightenment. Not only is he pulling from this golden light down below him, but also he shines and emits it. So he brings it up through the earth in a grounded manner and then expresses it into the higher echelons to raise himself up, to bring up his ascension. So this is what this energy of this committed relationship will do for you. It will create this beautiful joined union, sacred union, if you will, and then that will let you shine your light, and that will really make you the master alchemist and co-creation within your life. Wow, love it, love the reading for my Aries, as the sun goes into your sign towards the end of the month, I think you're going to really feel the balance and the culmination of all of these energies that you're going to be going through this eclipse season. And through, of course, the spring or autumn equinox, which is on the 20th. So that's another added boost to fire you up. So as you go into April, I think you're going to be, which is your month, you're going to be going for gangbusters. Okay. You're just going to be riding high. So I thank you again. I look forward to also posting. I will be posting for the different elemental signs for the new moon and the solar eclipse, as well as the full moon and the lunar eclipse. I'll be doing special videos for that, so you can look forward to that. And I invite you, encourage you to join me on Periscope and on Facebook live stream. I've been doing some Facebook live streams, which have been fun, and to participate with me on Facebook in the daily readings. Again, I thank you for your time, for watching this, and for sharing this information. If you feel that somebody will resonate with the readings, please feel free to comment, share, like, and subscribe. I send you many blessings for this beautiful month for my Aries friends. Namaste.